Capricorn. Thank you for joining me for your May Psychic Tarot reading. My name is Audrey Alison. Please watch your sun sign, your rising, and your moon sign, Capricorn, for a full dose of divination for the month. Let's see what we got here. Capricorn, May. Okay. Some people are starting off in a quick pace, and some people are still letting the downloads come through. The Hangman is definitely not a rush to get things finished right away. And it could just mean that you're coming off of the Mercury retrograde of April, excuse me, on the 24th, a little bit slower. Hangman is usually on hold, and let's see what's around that. Lovers. There's a pause in a connection, or has been, and May indicates a decision. The Lovers is also a card of decision and judgment. Wow, this feels as if you are weighing both options or making your pros and cons list. There's analysis to these two cards and this. There's a victory as far as an outcome. You have a lot of major arcana. You have only major arcana. So let's see. You're the only sign, Capricorn, that has that many. If you are wondering whether you should adopt or have a child, the answer is yes. To me, this family in the boat, there's a lot of spiritual undertones to judgment, that karmic reasonings for being here, and people who have passed can see you below or wishing you well below. But this is like a family in this boat, and this is a very strong fertility card, Ace of Wands, and this is a sexual card, and there's a victory in the outcome of the seed being planted here. Unexpected pregnancy, actually. Unexpected call for adoption. I got adopt immediately at the beginning of this. That there's a baby boy for you, and you could unexpectedly hear about that this month. Well, some of you, obviously, not every Capricorn is in that situation. I'm also getting that there's unexpected developments in your situationship. There could be a child in play here, that there is already a child involved, or someone has a kid. And it needs to be figured out. It needs to be smoothed out, this relationship dynamic, and when they're available. Travel, movement forward. This is a strong moving forward and moving right along to victory. Some of you have been weighing this relationship, and it doesn't really make it. You decide not to move forward in this, but you decide to move forward alone. If someone doesn't want kids and you do, you should move forward alone, is what I'm getting. If you've been waiting and they haven't changed their mind, move on. This is a strong, independent move. Move on as an individual. Break it down and move on. Oh, immediately I'm hearing, but I don't have enough money to move on, and we live together, and I'm getting like the reasons why you can't, as opposed to nothing's going to hold me back because this is what I want to do, and I'm going to be inventive in how I'm going to do it. You have more support than you think you do, Capricorn, and I'm getting that with a Cancerian friend, with a Cancer. Ace of Cups. Wow, there definitely feels like a pregnancy, and or a new love, should you choose to move on from something else. Wow, Capricorn has a ton of options. Wow, marriage. Okay, there's so much, but this really feels like it's partnership related. It's not work related, and that feels different for Capricorns because usually you're the workhorse. But in May, there's the analysis and decision to move forward in a dynamic, either with someone or without. And some of you may even be deciding whether or not to adopt or have children, and whose name they'll take, and should we make it legal. And I'm getting that you're meant to protect a child in the month of May. And there's a strong water sign, Cancer, because the Chariot is giving me the sign of Cancer. That's the card of Cancer. But the Ace of Cups is like this new love, this new water baby, this new love. Interesting. I know you're not all going through this, but I'm not really seeing another way to interpret this unless there is you're dealing with a relationship you're in and how to manage each other's children or a child. And after going through some rockiness and maybe even a couple of breakups, you might decide to cross the line and get married together. And there is a victory around this, but there needs to be a change of a frame of mind, different frame of mind. If you don't both have a successful vision of where you should be in the future and it's not in alignment together, then it doesn't feel like this is going to stand a chance. It feels more like that. But if you are aligned, it could be like this: new love, blossoming, growing together, and a victory with it. A victory with it. Okay, Capricorn, that was pretty heavy, and I hope that it helped in some way. Please take what resonates. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.